a doctor and his assistant in the hospital are shown. They covertly bring a dead body of a girl into a room because they were going to burn the girl's dead body. Then it is noticed the girl's body is moving. It means it was not a dead body, but a live girl, and they were going to burn a live person. They burned that girl, placing in the furnace without any delay. After some time, a hospital janitor then hears some voices from that furnace. Coming there, he opens the furnace with no deliberation. Here it is revealed. Why is the girl burned alive? Because the girl was a zombie. The zombie girl drags the janitor inside and both burn to die. Now the question is aroused here. How did that zombie girl approach in this hospital? If the zombie is in this hospital, then presence of other zombies is inevitable here. Then 3 persons are observed in the car. The girl's name Alison. Among them, there is also her mother, Sylvia, and her boyfriend, Michael. They were going off-site for a breast reduction surgery for Alison and a grin lift surgery for her mother. You are wondering why she would do a breast reduction. Because she is tired of men looking at her chest anytime she goes out. A lady doctor named Janya greets them when they reach that hospital. When they are going to meet a senior doctor, a wave of dizziness assails Michael, glimpsing blood there. What's wrong with him? He was in the field of medicine, but suffers blood phobia. Knowing his condition of fear of blood, he left the field of medicine. Dr. Kroxic, who is attending to a patient, he is the most senior doctor of the hospital. He was the same doctor who burnt the girl. After observing Alison, he gets ready for her surgery while taking all information from her. They wait outside when doctor is making preparation for surgery. They meet a ward boy named Daniel outside and have a conversation with him. On the other side, Sylvia's surgery is about to start. Afterwards, Alison is also called for surgery, but Michael feels weird as they neither test Alison properly nor tested her blood group. Then Daniel takes Michael for a walk. He takes Michael into a hospital dispensary, where drugs are available and Daniel used to take it secretly. Michael notices a masked girl there lying on the bed, and the girl's feet and hands have been tied. Michael thinks the girl is perhaps facing problem to breathe due to the mask, and she needs help. Thinking about it, he takes off that girl's mask. That girl was looking very strange. She starts to try biting Michael, losing her control. Hearing the voices, Daniel also reaches there. He was unable to understand seeing that girl. What is she? Both flee feeling scared without covering the face of the girl. The zombie girl unfastens the bandages on her hands while biting. Michael immediately comes for Alison. Because of what he saw, he wants to escape taking Alison. Doctor asks him to go, but he struggles, and then the sedative injection, which is meant for Alison, is injected to Michael accidentally, and he knocks out. We can then see the lady Michael saw tied up in a room, leaves the room in a creepy manner. After some time, he regained consciousness. He again moves to the theater, trying to take Alison with him. Then he observes the turmoil of the people there. The doctors and nurses are leaving the hospital, taking some of the patient with them. They try to go to the ground floor through elevator, but the light goes off. They use the stairs while zombies are after them. They shut the door for their safety. Being panicked, a man pushes an old lady from stairs who is seated on a wheelchair. He begins to descend using stairs, and he observes there are many zombies down the stairs there. The man hides himself in a room. Now it's seen that Alison and Michael takes another way from others, because they are searching for Alison's mother, who was going through a surgery. While checking all the rooms, they are being attacked by a zombie doctor. Michael tries to kill the zombie, but himself loses his consciousness while trying to kill the zombie due to the electric shock and hit the ground. Alison thinks he's dead. She escapes from there, leaving him alone. Some infected people are coming after Alison. She enters her room, escaping from them. In the room, An operation is taking place and the doctors there are unaware of what's going on. Zombies chased by Alison enters the room and bites off the doctors in the room, and she escapes from there. A survivor goes into the kitchen to save himself. There he meets a young girl. Alison meets a lady whose face is distorted because she was undergoing a surgery and doctors left it incomplete when the chaos started. Alison goes to kitchen to get water for the woman, but those people do not allow her to come inside and the woman runs off anyways. Then Alison goes to a room where she finds her mother, who is still to regain her consciousness due to the surgery. She starts running along with her mother on the bed. She encounters a zombie without limbs and the zombie pursues her. Alison's mother falls and she tries to carry her, but the zombie bites her leg and later being killed by Daniel with a fire extinguisher. Michael regained consciousness again as he walks. He sees dead bodies lying around the hospital. He then enters into a laboratory. There he notices some kind of weird mutated animals in glass bottles. He gets scared by one and accidentally breaks one of the glass bottle. An infected animal appears from there. Michael runs to escape from the infected animal. He approaches the senior doctor and Janya. They are busy burning some papers. These papers contain the information about the experiment program that leads to the outbreak, and they did not want these papers to get into the hand of the government, so they burn it all. The assistant doctor is dressing the wound of Alison's mother. Michael, the senior doctor, and Janie meet others. All survivors are gathered at a place. Alison's mother is infected. The senior doctor is nearly to end her with an axe, and then Alison's mother vomits blood on his face. Blood passes into the mouth of the doctor, which indicates that doctor will also be infected. Since he is also infected, they will also have to end him too. But the doctor begins to prepare a medicine. Probably it will work to cure the zombie's infection. He prepare a medicine and inject Alison mother, but no avail. Here it is exposed that virus had been invented by the doctor when he was trying to create a medicine or intervention, which will make any man young without aging effects. He first took animals as subjects for experiment, and after the animals, he took his patients as subjects for experiment, and he does not know how the patient zero gets to spread the infection. The doctor starts to vomit blood, and all of a sudden Janya kills him to keep her secret, before he utters her name as she is also part of the experiment program. Janya tells, "I end this doctor because he was infected, and he may be transformed into zombie, which was risky for us." The assistant doctor and Michael, who was a medical student, try to make a cure medicine for the virus. As the doctor is about to inject a prepared medicine to Alison's mother, she bites him. Now doctor knows that he is also about to be infected, so he saves himself by dismembering his hand with a cutter, and Alison reluctantly ends her mother for good. Now there are 5 survivors and zombies are nearly to come after some time. They try to pass the other door, but it is locked. Michael makes an emergency bomb to explode the door, but Alison discovers it's a sliding door and she opens it. Others move forward to the roof. Michael's still inside dealing with the bomb. He encounters the patient zero. He manages to kill the zombie and also moves to the rooftop. These survivors think to move into another building to save themselves. Leaving this building, they have to pass on a steel bar to get to the other building. They begin to move into another building of hospital one by one. They cross the steel bar and finally 2 survivors, Michael and the assistant doctor, are left. Much blood was wasted because of the amputation of the assistant doctor's hand. As a result, he feels dizzy and falls down from there. Then Michael securely crosses that steel bar. The building where they just moved to is also not safe, because there are also zombies. Daniel threatens Janya. He knows she has a part in the experiment program. They find one more survivor girl in that building who is being chased by a zombie. They rescue the girl. Janya thinks of a trick to keep Daniel silent. She goes to a room where a patient zombie is tied to a bed. She calls for Daniel in the room while making zombie stand near the door. The patient zombie bites him as he enters. Janya did so because she was thinking her secret will not be revealed before anyone. If Daniel is infected, and she will be saved. Losing his temper, Daniel kills Janya. He hides his wound to keep it secret. He tells everyone that a zombie ends Janya. Coming on the ground floor, they observe police officers outside. The survivor girl who was saved in this building by them, she feels safe after seeing the police and she runs outside in excitement. Thinking she's a zombie, the police shoot her. They think there is no survivor and all have transformed into zombies. They move to a tunnel in order to be safe from the zombies and the firing of police. In the tunnel, Michael is bitten by the infected animal which he encountered earlier. They find a big hole while advancing. Alison is using her fingers to remove the lid. The police officers think that zombies are trying to escape from the hole, so they drive their car on it. Consequently, Alison's fingers are cut off. Daniel finds another hole leading outside. Michael helps Alison and Daniel to climb up. Now it's time for Michael to climb up. He notices Daniel has been bitten and he closes the lid of the hole. He explained to Alison that since he is infected, it's better that way. Alison and Daniel escape from there. Sitting in a car, Alison stops the car on the way and notices Daniel is infected the whole time. Daniel wanted to take advantage of her, but she managed to injure Daniel and crushes him with the car. In the tunnel, Michael encounters a horde of zombies, but later manages to come outside from there. Alison is moving forward in her car. Going ahead, she catches the sight of a presumed infected person. She runs him over and discovers it is Michael. Alison in shock watching Michael while turning her face. She is driving with high speed, so her car crashes into a tree, losing its control. Alison also loses her life in this accident. All are dead, and the movie also completes along with it. Thanks for watching.